It's finally time. Ash versus Hop. Let's go. So Ash and Hop see the scoreboard and they see that they're going up against each other. So they decide to have one last meeting and one last friend time for old sake. Then we get into the battle as they decide to use all the Pokemon that they've been known for. I also addressed that Hop also got Dracofish and Ash has Dragapult from the polls from the post I did in community post. I made a post. So I want to get through the entire battle. So let's go. So Ash's first Pokemon is of course Pikachu. Ash's Pokemon is Talonflame. It was a heated battle, but Pikachu ended up being switched out for Corviknight. It was a bird-on-bird battle, and even with Corviknight having the advantage due to the fact that Talonflame has been weakened from its battle against Pikachu, they still were able to get a double knockout. So, yeah. And then Hop's next Pokemon is Crocodile. And Ash brings back in Pikachu. Also, I want to reveal something that Hop's Drizzle evolved into Inteleon. Off screen. I'm so sorry. It was off screen, okay? And they've been training for a prime moment like this. But, okay. Back to the battle. Crocodile, even with the type advantage, still lost to Pikachu. Hop couldn't expect less from Ash and sends out his next Pokemon. Well, yo. And then Hop's next Pokemon, sorry for the rude interruption, is Blastoise. Blastoise was actually able to almost beat Pikachu until Pikachu activates its power again. And it ends up being a double knockout. Hop is at 2 Pokemon and Ash is at 4. It looks like Ash is standing strong here and sends out his next Pokemon, Dragapult. Hop sends out his Dracofish. It all ends well. It all goes well for Ash until Hop calls for a Dragon Rush. And since Dragapult is a Dragon type, it's gonna be super effective. Ash calls for Flamethrower and then he realizes that Hop's Dracofish is part water type. And now things are starting to go in Hop's favor as Dragapult goes down. Then the next Pokemon Ash sends out will be, since he's at 3 Pokemon, his next Pokemon is going to be Dreadnought. It was a crazy match, believe it or not, and they both end up tying. So Hop is at his final Pokemon as Ash is on his second to last Pokemon. Things are starting to seem back in Ash's favor. And then Hop sends out his final Pokemon, his ace, Inteleon. Inteleon was quickly able to make quick work of Urshifu. Although Urshifu did put up a good fight. Then Ash decides to use his last Pokemon, Hop. You've grown so much as a trainer, but my final Pokemon represents my flaming ambition to become champion and beat Leon. Witness the true power of our bond. Go! Cinderace! Ash, from the start of our journey, you've inspired me. You've always been one of my biggest obstacles, and have always been one of my greatest rivals and friend. But that doesn't mean I won't hold back. Me and Inteleon will show you how strong we've become. As Inteleon and Hop's bond resonate, and they activate a bond. And their special bond kicks in, turning Inteleon, and as it dissipates, Inteleon is at its full power. Ash decides to do the same. And then Ash did the same with Cinderace. And the real battle began. So, Inteleon uses Snipe Shot, but Cinderace dodges and lands in a Pyro Ball. Not doing that much damage due to Inteleon's water type. It then uses Air Slash, but Cinderace counters with Bounce. Cinderace was about to land until Inteleon uses Surf. But Cinderace swims through it and is able to land a powerful flamethrower. Then Cinderace uses a flame charge. Wow. Inteleon uses a waterfall. Actually, not. Inteleon uses Aqua Jet. I'm not going to tell you how it uses Aqua Jet. And there was a big collision. And the two Pokemon were getting weakened. So, they decide to Gigantamax. Inteleon uses G-Max Snipe Shot. I'm sorry, I don't really know that much about the G-Max moves. And Cinderace uses G-Max Fireball. And there was a big collision. And as the smoke dissipates, they both seem to be down. Until they stand back up, activating their abilities. Cinderace activating Blaze and Inteleon activating Torrent. They were both exhausted, as they could barely even maintain in a stance. As they decide to call for the last moves. Cinderace, use full power flame charge! Go, Inteleon, use a full power Aqua Jet! They both launch at each other, as the smoke dissipates, it seems that Cinderace was about to fall. And Cinderace fell. Ash couldn't believe it. He had lost the Wyndon conference. As the referee was about to call the match, Inteleon went down, and Cinderace got back up. And they announced that Ash is the winner of the Wyndon conference. Everyone cheers, as Gloria is proud of Ash, but kind of worried about Hop. Hop goes up to Inteleon and tells Inteleon that he did a great job and returns him to his Pokeball. Ash does the same with Cinderace. And Ash and Hop both shake hands. And Hop says that he's counting on Ash to beat Leon. Ash says he won't disappoint. And then Dynamax energy started releasing. And it turns out Chairman Rose was planned for this all along, saying that now the darkest day is beginning. That ends the episode.